Welcome back, guys, to another episode of City Skylines. This will be episode 4. Um, Before I start off this video, just wanted to give a quick shout out to Hunter Gaming. He's kind of an up-and-coming YouTuber, just like me, and I would really appreciate it if you guys checked out his videos. He's a pretty good YouTuber. He does a lot of gaming videos, and we know each other really well, and it's a really he's got a really good thing going for his channel. He plays Ark Survival. Currently, he's doing an Until Dawn Let's Play, things like that, and I believe he's also doing a hunting simulator. Yeah, he's doing a hunting simulator. But yeah, other than that, I'll leave a link down in the description below to his channel, so that way you guys can check him out. He's got great videos, and I think you guys will really like him. Anyway, as we start off this episode, we can definitely see that there's a lot of problems with garbage and abandoned houses. So what we are going to do is, unfortunately, we have not unlocked the incinerator yet. Unfortunately, we're gonna need, I want to say 1,400, about 1,400 more people, just before, so that way we can unlock it. So we're gonna go with another. Actually, do we have to go with another landfill site? Multiple problems. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's 100% full, so we're gonna empty it into another facility. Am I not? Oh wait, I clicked on landscaping. Whoops. Anyway, budget. We're maxed out on garbage. I don't know why. I just don't get it. I really, really don't. Because, we got a lot of money. Well, at least that cash flow or whatever they call it, the weekly income. Like, we're maxed out on everything. Or well, not everything, but I don't know. It's weird. Very weird. So, why don't we just play it safe, get ourselves another landfill site. Space is already occupied. Construction 400. Let's put it. Can we kind of get it somewhere in here? We can't. No. Okay. I wish you could expand these. That would be nice, but of course that's not doable. We are gonna have to build a lot more residential. Yeah, we're gonna have to expand this outwards, so that way we can get everybody. We can get that demand, kind of taken care of. So we're gonna do a road like this. It's gonna knock down that power line, so we gotta be careful about that. And we're just gonna curve it into. I don't want to. I don't know if I want it to curve to. Not curve to that road, but you know what? Let's just see how that plays out. See, I never liked roads like this where you have to kind of turn hard. Okay, so Pearl Street. Okay. We're gonna add some more residential here. Oh. Add some commercial, definitely. Alrighty. Try to kind of cushion the area so that way it doesn't look like crap. Even though it already does, this entire city. It's beautiful, especially on this side, but it does look a little bit bad. Because we don't really have any, official high-rises, you know what I mean? But this area does look really nice, I do have to say. Stephanie Richardson Street is really coming along nice. Got a little pharmacy here, so that way people could pick up their drugs, and instead of having to spend all that time and gas uh, driving over to the high school to Ungrateful High, they could just sit by the fountain or even go inside the garden center, and or they could sit on the bench. Like I see some people sitting on the bench right now. Jeremy Holmes, he's a highly educated senior or a senior, and Leighton Brown, well-educated senior as well. Um, yeah, they're both just lighting up blunts and whatnot. I'm sure there's people hiding in the bushes and whatnot, and they're all smoking blunts as well. They're all getting lit because, LOL, it's lit fam. Anyway, we got a busy corner shop. We got a lot of pharmacies and corner shops going on here. A lot of drugstores. Keep in mind. I do not think that we can build. Yeah, we cannot build offices yet because we're not at 7,500 people. So, of course, water is not a problem. Garbage is obviously a problem. I do not know why, but it's just a problem, especially for these people, and there's really no reason for them to have a problem. I want to say, let's get a road going on right here. Kind of curve it down, can we? No? Let's just curve it like that. That's okay. Seems like we got ourselves a lot of garbage trucks, a lot of reckless motherfuckers. I don't know if you just saw, but this guy, like, made, like, a fucking 180 at that intersection. He just didn't give a shit. Oh, now he disappeared. And they're all disappearing, too. They're just like, I don't give a shit. And I'm pretty sure that's the guy. Relocating garbage to landfill site. Okay, let's get rid of that. A lot of abandoned buildings. Okay. Eventually, they're not really a problem, to be quite honest. They only really kind of do a number on the scenario, but nothing bad, to be quite honest. All they do is, you know, they just kind of sit there. From what I've noticed, they just kind of sit until people actually fill up. They kind of knock it down themselves and build over it. I did just accidentally knock down, and I've done it before, other people's businesses, unfortunately. So Smith Street is definitely getting cleaned up. But yeah. Man, this entire place just needs to be nuked. I'm not even kidding. Like, this entire place. They're all... This entire city's completely ungrateful for everything that I've ever done. So, with that being said, of course, I have not gotten any name suggestions for the city yet. We're just gonna quickly add some water right here and connect it up, so that way it all kind of comes together looking nice. I've not gotten any name suggestions yet for Las Vegas, so I think the proper thing to call it is something like Ungrateful City. It might fit. I don't know. Wait, it just kind of popped in my head. Ungrateville. It's kind of like ungrateful. I forgot the E. Ungrateville. Because it's like ungrateful, but it's Ungrateville. Kind of sounds the same, to be quite honest. Everybody's really ungrateful, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that they have all these different areas. Well, I mean, it's not very diverse, but you know what I mean. I would add some here, but to be quite honest, I don't know how it would look. It would kind of look a little weird, to be quite honest. It does seem like just adding that one road. I figured we were gonna have to like expand much more, and yeah, I figured we were gonna have to expand, and that it would still be like at like this point right here down there. But seems like the demand goes away. It starts to like kind of come up slowly, and then it starts to kind of go away pretty easily. So Pearl Street, okay. This belongs to Pearl, possibly from SpongeBob. That big fat fucking whale. The Holly residence. Oh wait, no, that's... Yeah, I was clicking on the same one. So the Mulberry residence. I want to find the Pearl residence. Myrtle residence, okay. Fawn, Myrtle. Aren't these guys? Oh, okay, so they got themselves some neighbors that are, I guess, family or something like that. Or, they're kind of like the Lynch family. They're just hiding their operations so that way people don't know that they're lynching people. They just say, hey, don't bring them to the Lynch residence because we all know what happens to people at the Lynch residence. So, this is their kingdom. The Myrtle residence owns this street, Pearl Street, whoever Pearl might be. And, this is their base of operations. You know, they just bring them in the front door. They hang them up by the little noose, and they ask if they have any last words, and the guy will say, "Eat my ass," and he'll begin choking to death. Anyway. The Amity residence. The Amity residence. King residence. They're not the king of nothing. Like I don't know where they are, but actually, I believe they are right here. No? King residence. Yep. I can kick these guys out if I want. I could straight up just bulldoze their house if I wanted to, but obviously I am not gonna do that. So we should get more commercial going on over here. So we're gonna build kind of like a road, kind of curving. No, I don't know if that would look good, to be quite honest. So we're just gonna build right here. I think it'll look okay, to be quite honest, so long as we play our cards right. Kind of want to get it going around these things. I don't want to curve it too much because then it just looks like a turn. Yeah, that's okay. So we're gonna kind of get it going between the turbine and the power lines. We are gonna knock down one house, unfortunately. So there we are. Okay, and just to kind of keep traffic flowing, I'm gonna get a thing going on in there. Get some residential right where we kind of cut everything out. So we're gonna make this all commercial. And actually, you know what we could do? We could make this side commercial, and then of course could make this side residential just to get rid of that demand, because everybody's ungrateful that they have houses to live in. They don't care. Everybody's an a-hole in this city. I can only imagine what oh man. Yeah, see, it's mostly trucks. It's mostly trucks, and I did read a tip that told me to possibly put a no, not budget. City policies. Possibly a heavy traffic ban. Where is that? We don't have it. So, oh, well, here we go. There we go. Kind of eliminate some of the traffic at least. No more trucks. I can finally sleep at night and let the kids play in the yard. Thanks, Mayor. Anti-trucker. Well, that's kind of offensive, to be quite honest. I know people who are truck drivers, and, you know, they do that shit for a living, you know. It's pretty offensive. Who the fuck? You know what? Just Brittany Lee. Okay. Oh, and you're riding a bus, so you have no. Let me see where she's going. Oh, well. Anyway, I've never how much garbage piles up in 2 weeks. Jeez, everybody's really asking just to get all this garbage situated. So I'm gonna build it out here. I know it's not a great spot to do so. Is it, or could we possibly... We could probably fill this area up right here with commercial, and then we could have... could possibly have a road going off like this. No? Okay. Well, I don't know why it's not curving. It should curve. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna get another road in here for certain purposes, and we're gonna knock down that there. Oh god, that does not look good. Just starting to really curve in. So we're gonna... No. I want to kind of get it to... There we go. No? There we go. Bam. So that way it doesn't look like a total cluster. So, we're gonna add landfill right here. Can we? There we go. Yep. And these guys have a parking lot too, so they can keep smoking blunts and whatnot. They could do whatever their little hearts desire. Water availability, especially sewer treatment. We're doing good. We're doing good. I was about to say great, and then it turned into good. We're doing good in that regards, so we're gonna kind of connect it up, and we're gonna do the same here. So that way, availability can be put out there a little bit more. I think it looks good so far. Does it? The garbage in this area might start to slowly go away. Of course, everybody in this area is still being ungrateful that they still have a nice area to live in. They just, like I said, man, they just don't care. They never could care. They don't care. They never care, man. Anyway, electricity availability is good, so we don't really need to worry about that. Health availability, let's get ourselves a clinic kind of going near the power lines, so that way psychotic people who want to chop down these turbines can be caught a little bit easier. We do have to get a police station, by the way. How's the crime rate in this area? Crime's really good. Okay, not like... It's not what you mean. It's not what I mean, but like... You guys know what I mean. Anyway, you got psychos that want to chop down these turbines and just slice up everybody. Though that one might not be successful at all. This one probably won't be successful at all. Especially since it's facing the other way. So that way they could just take him in there and they can give him some electroshock therapy. Take some electricity from the power lines, and they can just sit there and zap the shit out of these psychos, make our city great again, have the little hats, the little red hats with the white text that said, make our city great again. Okay, so already 5% full, so we're really cleaning this place up. Alrighty, crossroads and traffic. Okay. Well, what's so bad about this area? I mean, here. There's that glare, so I don't want to, like... Anyway, yeah, no. There's like barely any traffic flowing through this area, so we really don't have to wait. We don't really have, not wait, but like, we don't really have to do anything. Professor Oak's, Professor Oak Memorial Street seems to be doing good. The clinic there, the laboratory is looking good. There's this nice little station wagon there, so he can kidnap as many Pokemon as he wants. And he could sit up here and just wait for the owners and everything to. He can come next door, come up to the roof, climb up the chimney maybe, and he could snipe anybody trying to come and find their Pokemans. And yeah. So it looks like traffic was starting to kind of congest for a minute, but it seems to be flowing really good. And he kind of turned early, almost hitting that tiny little red sports car. Uneducated adult, but he's driving a fancy sports car. That makes a lot of sense. So, what else do we have to do? Education-wise, let's get a high school kind of going in here. Graduated citizens, 80%, which is very good. It seems very normal, to be quite honest. Let's kind of get it in an area that everybody can easily access. I hate knocking down power lines, so we're gonna knock down like four houses right here. Unfortunately, it's what we're gonna have to do to get it in a kind of a better area. So, we're gonna quickly fast forward this, see how. Okay, so everybody's kind of upgrading. There we go. Look at these guys, their weird ass houses. Everybody's acting like they live in like Cali on the beach, having these little villa-styled houses. And these modern, I forget what kind of those modern architecture. I forget what those are called, but anyway, the Anchor residence. I mean, it would make a little bit more sense if we had a canal, and wow. I actually just noticed too. Seems like once we got rid of those the commercial trucks. I mean, we do have some commercial trucks. Well, these are more vans. These are more like moving vans and shit. Bug spray van. That's funny, because it looks like it has some of that good shit. Looks like it might be it probably missed its turn, and it's probably some hot new drug that everybody wants. Our little bakeries, or whatever they were, the little restaurants, oh no, they were coffee shops, the medium coffee shops, or whatever they were, that you could only get medium coffees at. They turned into two busy corner shops and a pharmacy. The third one kind of rebelled, and yeah, they just stole their design of the building. They want everybody to kind of just walk in there and waste their time and find out that they're not actually gonna get their medium coffees. They're just gonna get drugs instead. And more busy drugstores and corner shops and clothing stores, whatnot. And we have, oh wow, we have a lot of abandoned buildings. So we're just gonna kind of clean up this area. So yeah, it does look like we need more residential. So, oh man, I just kind of ruined it. Oh my god, I suck at this game. I'm just gonna say that right now. I suck at a lot of games. So alrighty, well, we need every city, to be quite honest, and we have a little bit of forestry here. Every city kind of needs some kind of backwoods, hippie, redneck kind of suburban area. Not necessarily suburban, but like kind of low rent, kind of cheap uh, area going. So we're gonna get some like really kind of curvy paths kind of going on here, because especially here in Pennsylvania, our roads are just absolutely horrendous. And yeah, you guessed it, especially the potholes too. Um, I don't know what this is here. Oh, this is an old house that I guess nobody wanted to. They just kind of, we had some sort of settlement going on before time even started. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get a road going, kind of like that. I kind of wanted it to curve, but seems like we'll stop here. We'll curve it right there. Kind of get... What is that? That's a four-way, okay. I was about to call it a five. Call it like a star junction or whatever. Kind of like the one in Grand Theft Auto. We're going to kind of keep it limited to the woods because, you know, we don't want people... And we're not even going to get rid of this. This is going to be like a monument of what this area is. So we're going to have a little hidden settlement back here, where all the hippie rednecks can go, and they don't even have to go to Professor Oak's lab. They don't have to go to the botanical garden. And yeah, Professor Oak's lab, they could have possibly, if they wanted to, you know, go smoke and do whatever, you know, have a good time. And we're gonna get a long stretch going right here. So that way we can have big houses, you know, with Confederate flags kind of stretching across them. And we're just going to get some back roads kind of going right there. And so we're going to get low density residential kind of going in here. Let's see how this looks. We start kind of building off into here. Okay, that's good. So, alrighty. Alrighty, I'm trying to like concentrate. I don't know why. I'm a tryhard. I am a tryhard. And so we're gonna get some water going through here. These hippies, man, they need their water, so that way they can keep, you know, smoking out of bowls and shit. They can, you know. Okay. You know, they don't have to go to the city, so that way they can... space already occupied by what? Anyway. We can kind of keep it going like that. Okay, so we got some... Let's add some... Let's try to make it not leisure, but like... We need to add some trees, definitely. Oak, definitely a lot of oak. In memory of Professor Oak, so we're gonna have to try to make this area. I kind of want to get it going. Tree with leaves, alder, oak. How do I kind of get it going? Like, I'm just gonna spam it because I think there was a spot back there, or there was a spot that I did see one time. And I did use it too, where I like kind of like mass placed trees and whatnot. And you can of course probably hear my things. Oh yeah, kind of things. Click, yeah. Of course, the trees are dying due to the pollution, and it's not even just from, you know. It's not even just from the industrial section right here. No more room, so we're gonna... Wow, that filled up quickly. So we're gonna keep adding, you know... Oh wait, whoops. Anyway, let's keep adding trees. Small beach. Um, tree with leaves. Oak. We're gonna kind of keep getting, you know, a bunch of redneck, you know, backwood hillbillies. So that way, you know, the more trees we have, you know, the more oxygen that can be provided, because, you know, how those guys are. They love trucks. They love the big diesel trucks, the F-250s, and the, you know, the lifted Toyota Tundras, and well, not even the Tundras. It's those popular ones that are kind of popular in the that were used in the Call of Duty series sometimes. The ones that were built in the 80s, the Toyota trucks, the pickups that are like really long lasting. Those are nice looking trucks, to be honest. They're very simplistic, you know how it is. Anyway, I know you guys are kind of tired of hearing my my mouse going, so I'm gonna kind of stop in a second. But yeah, no, I kind of want this to look a little bit more diverse, you know, have some sort of, you know, backwoods kind of area, have a really forested area. Forested, I don't even know if that's a word or not, but either way, I used it so everybody can eat me. And of course we cannot build trees here because they get in the way of the psychopaths that want to chop it down. This guy's got a good thing going, to be quite honest, you know. Anyway, where's that abandoned house? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, here's the icon right here. It looks good, to be quite honest. And unfortunately, people are... I wonder what kind of streets we can have. Instead of a 2-lane gravel road, could we do that? What would that look like? Yeah, I don't know if it looks good, to be quite honest. I mean, it does kind of add to the effect of, you know, wanting it to be more of a kind of redneck looking street, but you know, this is gonna be a forested area, and well, this side is, at least this area, and yeah, I know I didn't really do too much this episode. We are gonna kind of clean this place up. We're gonna add many more garbage facilities. I really don't know how to, you know, fix that issue, but, you know, real quick before, you know, I leave, I just kind of want to get, you know, a spot right here. If we're gonna have to knock down... Oh, no, we don't even have to knock down any houses. We just got to destroy that rock right there. We get an elementary school going in there, so that way these inbred hillbillies can be the slightest bit educated, and they can all, you know, they don't even have to do anything. They can go to that abandoned house, the popular spot, and they can just smoke blunts there, or they can come to the slides and whatnot, and they could smoke blunts there. Elementary school educates young people from a small area. Yeah. And they can educate them on how to smoke a blunt, and yeah. Okay, looks like we got ourselves good looking, no? Wow, I suck with this. Anyway, seems like we got a good view here, to be quite honest. So, yeah, wow. I know I didn't explore this side as much, but, you know, it's looking pretty nice, except for all the thick smoke coming out of the area. So, alrighty, and not even up there either. So if you guys liked the video, which I hope you did, please don't forget to you know, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, share it with your friends. Once again, for the cringiest content that you'll get. You can't get cringier content than what I upload. Oh, I just noticed too. Yeah, we got some fires going on here. Well, seems like these guys made out okay, so these guys are just burning to the ground. And, oh, yeah, they're burning everybody down. They're burning down the house. So, burning down the house. I don't know. Some song. It's just some song that got stuck in my head. You gotta love retail, you know. They always play the cringiest music. So yeah, like I said, like and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Um, Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alrighty, and to kick off the end, we got ourselves some nice little places here. Yeah, it's really coming together really nicely. Alrighty, have a good one, guys.